What's happening, y'all? This is Glitch bringing you my very first Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Sorry I ain't uploaded it in a while. It's been real hard putting a team together from scratch, plus being a dad, plus dealing with my sickness. So that's what the delay has been about. But I do have a good video for y'all today. I brought in Ursaring, the Village Crusher. I believe he has a very good spot in this meta that no one has really acknowledged yet. With all the ghosts running around and stuff, you can take advantage of that with Ursaring. So with that being said, I hope that y'all enjoy this battle. Okay, in the words of Beetlejuice, it's showtime. So, my opponent has brought about exactly what I expected to see, the Glamora Goldango combo. Oh man, that's a really tough combo to deal with for a lot of teams, especially the one I'm running right now. But I do have answers to it, but not great ones. So I'm expecting him to lead off with the Glamora. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and throw out my Iron Valiant. Because I want to avoid hitting it with a physical attack because I don't want the toxic debris to get scattered everywhere. So he does lead out with his Glamora as expected. I throw out Iron Valiant. Now this Iron Valiant is an expert belt Iron Valiant because I want to be able to switch up moves because it hits 8 out of 10 Pokemon for super effective damage. So it's like having specs without being locked in. But unfortunately, Glamora is not one of the Pokemon it hits super effectively, and that was extremely underwhelming damage. I cannot believe that was all that did, making me kind of question about putting specs on it. No, I'm not going to do that, but in this case it would have helped, right? So I stayed in, hoping that he ran a rock move over a poison move, because the general set that I've seen for Glamora is the Mortal Spin, Stealth Rock, Spike, Poison, or Rock move. He had the Poison move. So right here I go ahead and I throw in the most pagan Pokemon that has ever been created, Tinglu, Witchcraft. I've never seen such a pagan Pokemon in my life. So I threw him in here to go ahead and knock out this Glamora instead of Clodsire, because I want to be able to switch in the Clodsire to absorb the toxic spikes that are about to get scattered everywhere from the toxic debris ability. So now my Witchcraft is poisoned, but I don't really care too much about that. It's still bulky as F. So at least Glamora is out of there. Now we got to deal with the Goldango, right? He does not go Goldango right here, but it's still in the back of my head, you know what I mean? It's always there after those toxic spikes are set, So he does end up going into his Baxcalibur, in which case I'm going to go ahead and switch in my Corviknight here, trusty old Corviknight. And we're going to go ahead and eat this next attack up. I'm pretty sure that my opponent is running loaded dice. Either that or he's one of the luckier people in existence right now, because he doesn't shoot underneath the 3-shot at any point in the game. So I'm pretty sure that's what loaded dice does. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and roost up, knowing that the Goldango is coming in. It would be silly to click body press right there, I think. So right here, I do just end up roosting up, getting some life back, as he does bring the Goldango in. Man, Goldango just looks like the cheesehead guy. I don't really like that design for a Pokemon, but that's just me. I know that a lot of people out there do like it. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and swap in to my already poisoned Pokemon, the Tinglu. Lost his name for a second there, Witchcraft. Because I'm expecting either the Thunderbolt or the Trick. He does not. He ends up nasty plotting, which is okay with me. I know that we'll survive any move this thing wants to throw at us. Man, the wall of Tinglu is so oppressive. This whole meta is really oppressive. It's way different than, Sword and Shield or BDSP, but you live, learn, and adapt, right? So right here, I throw off an Earthquake. The reason I switched into this guy instead of my Clodsire was to throw off this Earthquake, because I'm pretty sure this would 2-hit KO, whereas I'm not sure if an Earthquake from Clodsire would. I haven't calced it. But he did hit me with a D-Gleam, as y'all saw. And I wasn't expecting that. But either way, we do live. So right here, I go ahead and I switch out into my Clodsire, knowing that another Dazzling Gleam is coming in my direction. Hey, Clodsire is such a cool Pokemon. I really do appreciate this mon. You know, with the Unaware ability, just like Quagsire plus the poison typing really helps out. So that's cool. Right here, he's going to go ahead and throw off another Dazzling Gleam, as I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with another Earthquake. I'm really happy that my opponent does end up staying in right here, because if he would have switched out, this would have really made the game quite a bit harder. But at least I got the Toxic Spikes off the field, right? That's the whole reason I brought Clodsire and made him part of the team, was to get rid of Toxic Spikes. So he does end up doing not very much damage, because Clodsire is thick as F, and we end up getting that threat off the field. So right here, my opponent does bring out the Baxcalibur again. Now this thing has been causing me troubles the whole game. Baxcalibur is a really good Pokemon. I hope to use one in the future, maybe on the next team. I like Baxcalibur. So right here, in case he wants to set up, I click Rock Tomb as he hits me with the Raw Icicle Spear. So down goes Clodsire. That's why I run that Rock Tomb is for Pokemon like that, for the setup Pokemon. It's like, you're not gonna set up on me, not that easy. So right here, Corviknight is back in, and I am gonna go ahead and try to get rid of these Stealth Rocks. Seems like a pretty good opportunity, as he hits me with the Crash and takes me to McDonald's for a large order of Flinch McBites with a side of salt. My favorite. So anyways, we get another opportunity to try to defog, but actually no, I got a Roost right here, excuse me, because I'm getting too low on health. And he gets the flinchy again. I'm like, man, this dude, I'll tell you what, man. Okay, so right here, I do got a Roost up. There's no way he flinches me 3 times in a row, not without a King's Rock, and I'm pretty sure he's got loaded dice. So right here, I do end up being able to Roost up right here. I'm kind of waiting for him to go ahead and try to Dragon Dance up on me so I can hit him with a Body Press, but it doesn't happen. I just keep trying to regain health, so I had to fast forward right here because I know that y'all didn't want to see me click Roost 10 times or 8 times. So right here, I'm just struggling trying to get life back, and at the very end of it, he does end up terastallizing. We do defog the rocks away, like I said. Once he terastallizes, there's no more point in fighting anymore, because now he's doing the whole double dip damage. So I do end up just clicking Body Press right here in a second. Sorry about the stally part here, y'all. But it's over. So here he goes with the Icicle Spear again, and I'm gonna go ahead and not take that very well. So I do end up just having to click Body Press right here to get young Baxcalibur off the field. Or get him low, excuse me, not off the field. Now, I do end up going into my Meowscarada right here after he knocks me out. The reason I do that is because he has showed me that he has Icicle Crash and he has Icicle Spear, which makes me believe that his other 2 moves are Dragon Dance and maybe some Terra attack, or Dragon Dance and a Dragon attack. I don't think that he has Ice Shard. If he would have, this next upcoming play that I'm about to show y'all would not have worked. But this Meowscarada is Choice Scarfed, and it works very well with the Protean ability, because you can't change moves anyways. Plus, I can then bring my Village Crusher in for free. So I'm able to bring the Village Crusher in on more than one battle, but this is the technique that I use in order to get him in, so he gets his Flame Orb activated. So Baxcalibur's out of there, and Meowscarada's coming home, and now it's time to introduce my opponent to Ursaring. I guarantee you he has not seen the Village Crusher on any other team yet. So here comes Ursaring, which is my third favorite Pokemon. Oh man, this thing is so awesome. It's only going to be eclipsed by Ursaluna. So he brings in the, I can't remember that poison Squidward Pokemon. He's not even poison, he's ground grass. But he brings him in, and he actually gets the crit, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to hit him with a Facade. There is no wall that can stand in the way of the Village Crusher. You know what I mean? And right here he goes ahead and he brings in the T-Tar. Now I know that the T-Tar is a defensive variant because otherwise he'd have brought T-Tar in first. So I'm feeling like this win is pretty much clutched in the bag. We hit that thing with a super effective close combat, and my opponent has been saving Houndstone for the very end of the game, for the very end of the battle, right? So what are you gonna do with your ghost Pokemon when I'm running the Village Crusher? You know what I mean? So I have my opponent pinned right here. I'm pretty sure his choice is, because that's usually how they run those Houndstones. You know, choice it and then try to double dip with the Ghost Terror, but he already burned his Terror. It doesn't matter. And my opponent goes ahead and he clicks Psychic Fangs right here. And what are you gonna do? I have 2 dark Pokemon and 1 normal. You can't hit me for any kind of significant damage. Actually, you can't hit me at all at this point. So with him being choice locked in, it doesn't even matter that my Witchcraft is poisoned, right? So I just go ahead and click Earthquake right here, and he clicks Psychic Fangs again. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna count this as 3 knockouts for the Village Crusher, because he had to do that because he couldn't hit my Village Crusher. So there's Ursaring claiming 3. Nobody's running Ursaring. Maybe y'all should think about it. Oh, also I have a Ghost Terror type on my Ursaring, so he also takes care of Iron Fists. So if my Ursaring comes in and you want to bring your Iron Fists in, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit you with the Facade. Terra goes, and you're going to try to Drain Punch my Ursaring, right? So what are you going to do? Because Ursaring outspeeds Iron Fist. Maybe next time if I fight a fighting type Pokemon with my Ursaring, I can show y'all. GG to my opponent, and I hope that y'all enjoyed this battle. If you did, like, subscribe, and I will catch y'all later.